Well, this is going to be a little bit more fun than the videos I've done before. Now, I'm going to be talking about the 3 CGI Resident Evil movies that have come out. Starting with Degeneration. Now, Degeneration kind of takes place in the events after Resident Evil 4, but before Resident Evil 5. So, hell, they even have the Resident Evil 5 trailer. Oh, and by the way, Sony of America, please don't copyright claim this. I'm not even showing any of the actual video footage from these DVDs. I'm only showing their covers. But anyway, back to the movie. This came right after the success of the Paul Anderson films. So Sony decided, hell, we're making money off of this property. And Capcom even agreed, and they said, well, let's make this one. This movie is good. You got Claire Redfield and you got Leon Kennedy in his first ever movie outing, compared to the 5th or Resident Evil movie when he is actually in live action. But anyway, this follows the T-virus outbreak and the creation of an antivirus by Will Pharma. And I'm probably going to cut this up into 3 parts so it makes it easier for viewing. So if you've seen this, this is part 1. I'll start the other movie in a few minutes. And also a quick mention, I forgot, this movie actually came out in 2008. It was followed up by this sequel, which Leon's a little bit more of a badass in this sequel compared to in the other movie. And this movie came out in 2012, so there's a small gap in between the CGI films. But in this one, you got Ada Wong, you got this guy from the Eastern Slav Republic, and you got that guy. I don't want to spoil the plot, but obviously Las Plagas are introduced. It was a big battle. They'll even brought back good old Mr. T-103 here. I don't want to spoil the movies for you guys, but anyway, there's Damnation. And finally, part 3. Resident Evil Vendetta. You got Chris, Rebecca Chambers, and Leon is again back. And then you got this guy, which I'm not going to name. You all know him. His name is actually Glenn Aries. And by far, he's one of the weaker villains compared to, say, Frederick Downing from Degeneration. So, hell, I don't know what to say. This movie is, it was action-packed. If you're looking for action, this is pure action. But there's a lot of plot holes that could probably have been fixed and addressed, because this takes events after Resident Evil 6, but before Resident Evil 7. Kind of like this film here is after Resident Evil 5, but before Resident Evil 6. So I don't know how canon they are in the Resident Evil universe, but that's all for now. I'll explain more later. Thank you for watching.